Hi, this is my Cheats ice cream terrine, and I have bought my sponge. You can make one, feel free, but it is called cheating for a reason. But first of all, we need to line the loaf tin, and I'm using a glass one just so that you can see clearly. I feel a song coming on. I like to line it with cling film. You don't absolutely need to, because you could just heat the outside of it when you were wanting to remove it, but this is what I like to do. And I always use a crunched up paper towel so that I don't put my fingernail through the cling film. Just takes a bit of patience, and having the spray oil on it just helps it stick to the glass or the metal tin, whatever one you're using. We're going to trim off this brown layer because we don't want it to spoil the look of the terrine. Now you can discard it, or you could pop it in a bag in the freezer and use it for making truffles and things, cake crumbs. So I'm going to cut it horizontally, and I want it to be about 1.5 centimeters. Okay, so we want 2 pieces of sponge. One is to go into the middle and one is to go into the top. So we'll start with the top piece, and we measure that, and it's 13 centimeters. So we want to cut that sponge at 13, which is about there. And then the one that goes in the middle will just be a little less than that. So I'm just going to have a stab in the dark about there. And then we spread both of them with raspberry jam. And on the other side of the bench, I've got the ice cream out of the freezer and softening. I'm using French vanilla today and boysenberry ripple, so it's quite soft. We're just going to put a layer into the bottom of this loaf tin. We want to level it out. It's around about 1/3 of a 2-litre tub, really. Fingers are clean and they make great tools. I think that's about right. We put the smaller of the pieces on top of that, and we press that down so that it's nice and level. Okay, we're ready for the second layer of ice cream. And we're just going to spread it out evenly. Okay, that's pretty level. And then we put our top piece on jam side down. And because it's a little bit short, we need to do a little patch job here with the sponge that was left over. And I think that's about right, that piece there. Perfect. I just put some jam on it. And there's our little patch, but you won't see that when we turn it out. So that just goes off to the freezer now. Perhaps another little piece of cling film over the top, and until it sets, and then you can turn it out. We'll turn it out when it's frozen. Feel free to use chocolate sponge if you want to, because you can change this up. You can use any flavours of ice cream you like. This is obviously French vanilla and boysenberry. But the nice thing about this is that you can cut off a slice, give it to your grandchild or whoever's having a slice, pop it back in the freezer for another day. And that's fine for a month in the freezer as long as you keep it covered. So enjoy that.